This video is being made on my train ride from Odawara to Hakone, Japan. I spent the past hour reading about Brexit and a lot of prognosticators that are predicting doom and gloom in the public markets for some time, and thinking about how impactful that will be for financing for early stage startups. And in the midst of lots of bad news, there's been one bright spot worth talking about, and that's Twilio's IPO. And I mention it not because a specific company going public is so impactful, but because the dynamic of the IPO market and how that affects startups is important to understand as you begin to think about what the financing climate is going to look like over the next 12 to 24 months. First off, in the 6 months of this year, we've had less than half the IPOs in the corresponding period, the 6 months of last year. And the reason the IPO market is so important to startups is not that you are about to go public tomorrow. It's that the IPO market is the grease that makes the entire venture market move. Why? First off, when early stage investors see IPOs, they're aware that there's the possibility of some of their companies coming to full maturation years from now and them seeing an exit. But they recognize that it's exceedingly unlikely that one of their companies will actually go public. More importantly, when the IPO market opens, there's immense pressure on the companies that have gone public to acquire companies that are smaller than them to feed their growth. And as the public companies are acquiring companies, all of the companies below them similarly feel pressure to get big and acquire companies that are smaller than them, which can lead down in the ecosystem, even to the earliest stage startups. So, no saying what's going to happen or no ability to predict how many other IPOs we're going to see over the next 6 months, how many of the unicorns that we hear about will go public. But as you think about what the financing climate is going to look like for you over the next 12 to 24 months, take heart in the fact that just this one IPO, this one tech IPO with Twilio, is continuing to trade above its offering price, even in the difficult headwinds of the financing, the public equity markets. And if we continue to see more IPOs, it should mean good things for you as a startup as you think about what financing will look like.